gather with joy and gratitude to honor our esteemed guest whose presence makes this moment special. Your wisdom, kindness, and guidance have inspired us to learn, grow, and dream. We are truly grateful for your support and encouragement.
We now cordially invite our honored guests to join us on the dais for the felicitation ceremony. Scouts and guides, please escort our dignitaries to the stage.
Tonight, we celebrate the rainbows of hope and courage, those who dared to dream and turn their visions into reality. May their journeys inspire us all to pursue our dreams with pride and purpose. Our chief guest, Reverend Father George Carlos, is a visionary who inspires countless hopes.
To begin this special segment, I invite Dhruvan from 8th B to address our esteemed chief guest, Father George Carlos, a man whose vision has inspired countless dreams.
50 years of grace, of faith so true, a shepherd's heart in all you do. Guiding young minds with love and light, you lead them gently toward what is right. With deep gratitude and admiration, we gather today to honor a remarkable shepherd, Father George Carlos, Salesian of Don Bosco, as we celebrate the golden jubilee of his first profession. Born and nurtured in a strong Christian family, Father George was rooted in prayer, discipline, and devotion from his childhood. The call to priesthood led him to Don Bosco, Lonavala, where his Salesian journey began. A journey that has now spanned 50 years of faithful service. Dear Father George, as a principal, priest, and missionary, Father George has touched countless lives. In the rural and tribal belts of Gujarat, he dedicated himself to empowering children through education in their local language, shaping not just scholars, but responsible citizens. His leadership at Don Bosco schools brought excellence in academics, discipline, sports, and cultural formation, especially music. Believing deeply in Don Bosco's vision that music gives soul to education. Father George's ministry was not without challenges, yet with unwavering faith, the guidance of his confreres, and his trust in divine providence, he overcame every difficulty with courage and humility. His life stands as a testimony that God walks closely with those who serve him sincerely. Even today, Father George remains a true Salesian at heart, a priest who would always choose again the path of Don Bosco, loving the young, uplifting the poor, and serving with joy. Dear Father George, we thank you for 50 golden years of devoted religious life, selfless leadership, and tireless service. May God bless you abundantly, keep you safely in his loving care, and grant you many more years of fruitful ministry, the Don Bosco way.
Thank you, Dhruvan. I now request Reverend Father Brian Morris, our rector and manager, to present the shawl and the citation.
With gratitude and appreciation, we hereby honor Reverend Father George Carlos HDB, that is Salesian of Don Bosco. We deeply appreciate your esteemed presence as a chief guest at our 47th annual Thanksgiving Day celebration. We deeply appreciate you for your selfless service as a priest in leading and animating the community, as a principal, educating and empowering the future generations, as a missionary, uplifting the underprivileged, thus reforming their lives. Years to 50 years of steadfast devotion to the Lord, your ministry and service to the community. May God bless you, dear Father, and keep you safely in his arms. as you continue to serve him for the rest of your life, the Don Bosco way, January 13th, 2026.
Thank you, Father. Next, I call upon Shreya from 11th A to address our guest of honor, Mrs. Gloria Baptista, whose guidance and wisdom have always lit the path of many.
With gentle hands and caring heart, you shape young minds right from the start. A guiding light, so firm and true. Dear Gloria teacher, we honor you. With deep respect and gratitude, we gather today to honor Mrs. Gloria Baptista teacher as we celebrate her remarkable 26 years of devoted service to Don Bosco High School, Vadodara. Joining the institution in 1999, she played a vital role in the inception of the Playway section in 2000 and served as its coordinator, laying a strong foundation for joyful early learning. She later led the lower primary section with motherly care and dedication. She has taught English and grammar in the primary section and sociology in the higher secondary section, touching generations of students with clarity, compassion, and commitment. In 2020, she was appointed as the coordinator of secondary and higher secondary. And in 2023, she became the chief coordinator of the school and coordinator of higher secondary, where she curated an environment of discipline, excellence, and student-centered care. In 2022, she also guided the social service group, encouraging students to grow as socially responsible citizens. Throughout her journey, Gloria teacher has been a faithful custodian of Don Bosco's vision, fair, compassionate, and deeply committed to the welfare of every child. Dear Gloria teacher, we thank you for your priceless contribution to our institution. May your retired life be filled with peace, joy, and God's abundant blessings. You will always remain a cherished part of the Don Bosco family. We remain the students, staff, and management of Don Bosco High School, Vadodara.
Thank you, Shreya. I now request Mrs. Lena Varghese, our principal, to present the citation and do the honors to Mrs. Gloria Baptista, acknowledging her invaluable contributions.
Good evening, everyone. To our beloved and respected Gloria Baptista teacher, a token of gratitude and appreciation to Mrs. Gloria Baptista for rendering 23 years of exemplary service to Don Bosco High School, Vadodara, as a chief coordinator and as a coordinator to various sections. As an educator, you have been diligent and sincere in doing your duties towards the school. You have shouldered the vision of our founder and taken every measure to be fair and just. We thank you for prioritizing the students' welfare before all other things. Congratulations on your well-deserved retirement, and we wish you all the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you, madam. Now I invite Adi from 9C to address our retired Sanskrit teacher, Mrs. Vijayapreti, who has fostered young minds to dream big.
As we fondly look back upon the inspiring journey of Mrs. Vijayapreti teacher, we offer our deepest gratitude for her 23 years of dedicated service to Don Bosco High School, Vadodara. Having gracefully retired in October 2025, We remember her not merely as a teacher, but as a true guru whose presence enriched the soul of our institution. A passionate Sanskrit educator, Mrs. Vijayapriti teacher, brought to life the timeless wisdom of our ancient language. With a gentle discipline, clarity of teaching, and deep subject knowledge, she transformed classrooms into centers of culture, values, and moral strength. Her lessons went far beyond textbooks. They shaped character, nurtured discipline, and awakened a love for learning. She was also a mentor, guide, and well wisher to generations of students, always encouraging, always patient, and always firm in values. Her dedication laid a strong foundation for countless young lives who now carry her teachings into the world. As we honor her remarkable contribution, we offer our heartfelt gratitude. Guruha Gurustvamev Sarvam Mama Jivanam Tvad Pad Padme Stitasya Menasti Kitchen. O Guru, you are my all, my life's sole purpose. Without you, I am nothing. My soul is lost. Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhush Sakha Tvameva. You are my mother, you are my father, you are my brother, you are my friend. Dear Uprati teacher, your service has left an everlasting imprint on the Don Bosco family. Though you retired in October 2025, your legacy continues to live in every student you taught and every value you imparted. May God bless you with abundant peace, radiant joy, and good health in this new chapter of life. You will always remain a cherished part of our Don Bosco family. We remain the students, staff, and management of Don Bosco High School, Vadodara.
Thank you, Adi. I request Mrs. Betty Augustine, Section Coordinator of the Secondary, to present the citation and to do the honors to Mrs. Vijay Upreti, acknowledging her invaluable contributions.
Good evening, all. To our beloved and respected Upreti teacher, we honor you on your retirement. We deeply appreciate Mrs. Vijay Upreti for her services of 23 years at Don Bosco High School, Vadodara. Your proficiency in your subjects has been a platform for the students to learn and grow. Rhythm and music will never be the same without you as maestro to lead the students. Thank you for always being a guide, mentor to our students. Here is to your efforts to building a strong foundation for all the leaders. May this retirement bring you new opportunities and may God bless you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I invite Simran from 9th B to address our retiring English teacher, Mrs. Mini Prasad, who has inspired young minds to think critically, express confidently, and dream beyond words.
A dynamic spirit with a gentle grace, a guiding light in every learning space. With love and discipline, walking side by side, you shaped young hearts with patient pride. For almost a decade, Mini Teacher has served our school with unwavering dedication, love, and commitment. She is truly a perfect blend of discipline and warmth. Her dynamic personality, guided by strong values, makes her a role model for both students and teachers alike. Her loving and motherly approach helps children feel safe, confident, and motivated to learn. She is always ready to listen, guide, and support, giving a personal touch to everything she does. Her proficiency in her subject, English, in the primary section, has been a great blessing to our students. Through her dedicating teaching,
She has laid a strong foundation for the language skills, confidence, and character. Highly creative and efficient. Mini teacher completes every task with excellence, be it classroom activities, artworks, or school program. Her highly dedication to her profession and her students. She believes in living the life to the fullest and reminds us that age is never a barrier when the heart remains young. We thank you, dear mini teacher, for your sincere and selfless service. May God bless you with good health, peace, and many more years of fruitful service. We remain the student, staff, and management of Don Bosco High School, Vadodara.
Thank you, Simran. I now request Mrs. Seena Barla, Section Coordinator of the Lower Primary Section, to present the citation and do the honors to Mrs. Mini Prasad, acknowledging her invaluable contributions.
To our beloved and respected teacher, we honor you on your retirement. A token of appreciation to Mrs. Mini Prasad for rendering 9 years of collective service as an educator at Don Bosco High School, Vadodara. Your passion for teaching was noteworthy and the enthusiasm towards life was evident in your persona. The creative skills you have taught will be a boon for the future generations to follow. We thank you, teacher, for your sincere and dedicated service, and we wish you all the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you, madam. Now I invite Parth from 9th A to address our dedicated support staff member, Mr. Raiji Bhai Makwana, who has tirelessly taken care of our school's infrastructure and repair works, ensuring a safe and well-maintained environment for all.
थकते ना थे जिनके हाथ कभी, निष्ठा से जिनका हर काम सजा, निशब्द श्रम सच्ची सेवा से, निशब्द श्रम सच्ची सेवा से विद्यालय को उन्होंने संवारा। आज हम सभी गहरी कृतज्ञता के साथ रायजी भाई मकवाना का सम्मान करने के लिए एकत्रित हुए हैं। वे डॉन बॉस्को हाई स्कूल की वह मजबूत नींव रहे हैं जिनकी निस्वार्थ सेवा ने हमारे संस्थान को दशकों तक सशक्त बनाया है। रायजी भाई हमारे विद्यालय के एकमात्र मेंटेनेंस सुपरवाइज़र रहे हैं, तकनीकी दक्षता के सच्चे सुपरमैन। विद्यालय की हर तकनीकी आवश्यकता को पहले ही समझ लेना और उसे पूर्ण करना उनकी विशेषता रही है। कक्षा की साधारण मरम्मत से लेकर फन फेयर और वार्षिक उत्सव जैसे बड़े कार्यक्रमों तक उनका हर कार्य तकनीकी उत्कृष्टता का अनुपम उदाहरण रहा है। सदैव सक्रिय, आत्मा से सदैव युवा, रायजी भाई का उत्साही व्यक्तित्व और अथक ऊर्जा हमारे विद्यालय को निरंतर सुचारू रूप से चलाती रही है। उनकी निष्ठा, विश्वसनीयता और अनुशासित कार्यशैली ने उन्हें एक अत्यंत भरोसेमंद और सम्मानित कर्मचारी बनाया है। रायजी भाई का योगदान हमारे संस्थान के लिए सदैव अमूल्य रहेगा। डॉन बॉस्को हाई स्कूल उनके सच्चे और निष्ठावान सेवा भाव के लिए हृदय से आभार प्रकट करता है। ईश्वर आपको उत्तम स्वास्थ्य, शांति और दीर्घ आनंदमय जीवन का आशीर्वाद प्रदान करें। आप सदैव डॉन बॉस्को परिवार का अभिन्न अंग बने रहेंगे। डॉन बॉस्को हाई स्कूल वडोदरा के एक स्वर में कृतज्ञता व्यक्त करते हुए समस्त छात्र समुदाय, समर्पित शिक्षक वर्ग एवं उत्तरदायी विद्यालय प्रबंधन की ओर से
path, I request Reverend Father Chris Ferreira to present the citation and do the honors to Mr. Raiji Bhai Makwana, acknowledging his invaluable contribution.
हमारे सम्मानित एवं प्रिय सहयोगी कर्मचारी श्री राईजी भाई मकवाना, आपने वडोदरा के डॉन बॉस्को हाई स्कूल में सहायक कर्मचारी के रूप में 20 वर्षों से पूर्ण निष्ठा और समर्पण के साथ सेवा की है। आपने अपनी तकनीकी दक्षता का उपयोग करते हुए विद्यालय का आधारभूत संरचना और रखरखाव का कुशलतापूर्वक प्रबंधन किया और अपने सभी दायित्वों का पूर्ण निष्ठा से निर्वहन किया। इस संस्थान के लिए आपकी निस्वार्थ सेवा के प्रति हम हार्दिक रूप से आभारी हैं। हम आपकी सुखद सेवानिवृत्ति की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं देते हैं तथा आपके भावी जीवन के लिए उत्तम स्वास्थ्य, शांति एवं समृद्धि की प्रार्थना करते हैं।
Thank you, Father.
Like a rainbow after rain, he spreads hope far and wide. 7 shades of faith and courage walking by his side. A believer in dreams, a torch bearer of light. He inspires us to hope, to rise and to shine bright.
And now it is time to hear from a guiding light whose journey reflects the many hues of hope, faith, and perseverance.
We are delighted to welcome our esteemed chief guest, Reverend Father George Carlos, to share his thoughts with us.
Dear Father Rector, Manager of the school, Father Brian, Father Chris, Father Thomas, Father Sean, Father Jitin, and Leena Madam, our dear Principal, I am grateful to you all, to the management, for calling me as a chief guest here. So I'm humbled also, don't feel myself worthy of this great honor. Anyway, thank you very much. Also to our dignitaries who are present as a guest of honor, Gloria Baptista, Vijay Upriti, Mini Prasad, Rajibai Makwana. Congratulations to you too for the great service you have rendered to this institution. I remember this institution because many years back at the start also, right from Father Jacob's time, I have seen this institution growing. There were Father Desmond Pace, there was Father William, then Father Fonseca, Brother Thomas, Father Lucas, Father Cyril, and so many wonderful principals who have worked a lot and worked hard to bring up this institution. They give the best of their service to this institution. When we were in B.Ed, we were taught of the education process as input, process, and output. Many of the teachers will know this. The input is the person that goes into an institution. The process is the educational process that takes place in the school, and the output is what comes out. This school has always strived for excellence, and nothing else has come out except excellence from this school. And as you've seen in the report, it's not only in the field of education, but also in co-curricular activities and in their character building and all the other skills that are needed for our life in the future. So congratulations to the management, the supervisors, the teachers, the support staff, the PTA and the parents. They say it's a collaboration of this team that brings success in an institution. And I see a lot of this, and I would ask you all to give a big applause to them for this good collaboration and the success that has come through this very collaboration. Thank you.
Thank you, Father, for such mesmerizing words. Father, your inspiring words shine like a rainbow of hope, illuminating a path forward. It is with great joy and gratitude that we extend a warm welcome to our former principal, Reverend Father Glenn Fernandez, whose esteemed presence blesses us on this annual Thanksgiving Day.